Shalom, this is Kabash Banyasharala of the Lions Den Camp. And before I hop into today's lesson, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises to the Most High in the name of His Son, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, in the true Paleo Hebrew tongue. Call, Halayim, La, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ha, Rakah, Kodash, Ma'amath. I want to give a double honors to the apostles, the elders, the GMS who rule well and teach well. I want to give a double honor to my elder as well, Aharawan Ban Yasharala of the Lions Den Camp here in Jacksonville, Florida. And I want to say shalom to the Akim around the four corners of the globe, pushing this truth and sincerity. And with that being said, this is going to be a lesson on the topic of man's wrath, not equating to God's righteousness or the righteousness of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. So even as new creatures, vessels of righteousness, we're still in the flesh, and we're vulnerable to carnal feelings such as anger, sadness, so on and so forth. But we're to overcome these through the Lord's wisdom and through His Spirit. Because we're weak in the flesh. We're vulnerable to these feelings. We're susceptible to go off because we're in these corruptible bodies. It's easy to stray off, especially when we're dealing with things like, I'll say, like heartbreak or somebody making you mad to the point you feel like you got to do something about it. But we gotta stay focused on our mission, enduring to the end and being seen worthy of salvation. We can't allow our carnal feelings to lose sight of the Lord, to stray away from the path that He set us on. Because that's what we want to be seen worthy of salvation. We don't want to lose our chance at that because somebody made us mad to the point that we did something that messed up, that caused us, fall to where we couldn't get up, or to where judgment fell on our head and we had to pick ourselves up from that. We can't allow our carnal feelings, entanglements, people, or anything else to take our focus and energy away from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, being the big point I'm trying to make. It don't matter if you sitting there arguing with somebody. It don't matter what somebody did to you. It doesn't matter. Whatever pop into your head, it doesn't matter. Because our focus and energy should be on Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And if you losing sight of that, you losing sight of the Lord. You losing sight of salvation. You losing sight of eternal life. Your light being dimmed. That spirit is being being weakened because you're enabling the flesh. Let's go ahead and get these precepts. My first one gonna be my first precept is coming out of James chapter 1. I'm starting at verse 19. Wherefore, my beloved brethren, let every man be swift to hear, slow to speak, slow to wrath. For the wrath of man worketh not the righteousness of Yahweh. So like I said, we're to move with caution, not allowing our emotions to cause us to move in haste. Your girl slap you in the face, that rage is like I can't remember the dude on the Fantastic Four, but she slap you just want to flame on. But nah, man, you gotta get a grip on yourself. That's why I say we're supposed to be swift to hear, slow to speak, slow to wrath. Cause especially when dealing with women, they deal with more so they're more emotional. And we gotta remember that. And that's the wisdom of the Lord that'll keep you in that mindset of, she emotional, she mad, or you arguing with a Jake or whatever the case may be, and he ready to fight you. You gotta remember the spirit of and the wisdom of the Lord, moving with caution. You gotta be able to we're supposed to be out here putting out fires, not kindling them. Now we do start fires according to the spirit when we're condemning this place, but we're just navigating through our regular lives, man. We gotta be peaceful. We gotta be at peace with the people around us. We gotta move with caution. We gotta be careful. We gotta watch our steps, man. Like it's a lot of dogs stay on my street. So when I'm walking mines, we got what you call the little number 2 area. And when my dogs get to the number 2 area, I gotta watch my step, cause they might cause me to step in some mess. Now, in a mental standpoint, in this world, we gotta watch our step when dealing with worldly people, even people in the spirit. I mean, in the truth. Cause you're not watching your step. You might step in something you don't like, but by then it's too late. So we can't move in haste, just trying to hurry up and get this walk over with, trying to make somebody respect you, whatever the case. No, our focus and energy belongs to Yahweh Shem Shai. And if you're moving according to your emotions, you're not moving according to the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai. Because now you're not moving according to his wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. You going by your own carnal mindset, which is enmity against God. Enmity against Yahweh Shem Shai. Hatred. The flesh wants to redeem itself, but we have to be redeemed through Yahweh Shem Shai. We got to let the Lord justify and glorify us. We can't glorify ourselves, because glorification of men ain't going to be brought down low. Only the elect going to be able to stand when it's all said and done. Now we can't allow people, situations, or whatever the case may be, cause us to move contrary to the spirit. Because we're the ones being watched. The Lord has his eyes on us, seeing how we handle these situations, because he's the one training us up. And that's what it is. Like, soldiers go through boot camp to get ready for the battlefield. The Lord getting us ready, trying us as gold as trial. We got to understand that. The Lord puts us in these situations to show his power through us. And this is 2 Timothy chapter 2. I'm going to slack you. This is 2 Timothy chapter 1 and verse 7. And it says, for Yahweh have not given us the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. And I got the definition of fear according to the blue letter Bible, the lexicon. The definition of fear is timidity, fearfulness, or cowardice. And just to dive a little deeper, I want to pinpoint on this word timidity. And the definition of that, this is just a regular definition. It's just of timidity. It says lack of courage or confidence. So basically soft. The Lord didn't give us a soft spirit, a soft-minded spirit. He didn't give us a spirit to lack courage, to lack confidence. We got to be confident in the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai, that the Lord going to protect us, the Lord going to, justify us, that the Lord, it don't matter what nobody's saying about you, what nobody doing to you, the Lord got your back. And you got to stay focused on that. He didn't give us the spirit of fear. Man, he out here talking crazy about me. Oh, I'm finna get that boy. Oh, respect on my name. Or like Jake like to say, oh, I'm a grown man. I'm a grown man. Or I'm that niggard. Stuff like that. They trying to boast of themselves. But we boast of Yahweh Shem Shai, the spirit that he bestowed upon us. That safe, that hedge of protection that he has around us. Even when it seems like that spit about to hit the fan. We can't be soft out here. We got to stay firm. That don't mean get on no rah-rah stuff neither. That don't mean go out here be a gangster, none of that. That mean you just stand firm. The spirit of the Lord isn't timid or soft. And those moving to fear won't endure to the end. Because you're trying to find your own salvation. You're trying to do it for yourself. You're not letting the Lord do it for you. The Lord didn't give us a spirit the way we can do it for ourselves. He's using us to fulfill his will. So we got to trust in him to get us through these situations, because he's the one that put us in them. The spirit of wisdom of Yahweh Shem Shai strengthens, empowers us to overcome our emotions. And we're to cleave to these things to stay protected. And I'll read it again, 2 Timothy chapter 1, verse 7. For God hath not given us the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. The Lord gave us everything we need to overcome these situations, but we got to stay focused on his wisdom and his spirit to do so. And that's just it. And like I said, the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua empowers us. So even when we in these situations, man, we still empowered as long as we moving according to the spirit. So we can't that's why I said the last scripture I brought, it said we supposed to be slow to wrath. We can't let nobody cause us to stray away from the Lord. And this is Exodus chapter 14, verse 14. Yahweh shall fight for you, and ye shall hold your peace. We're to trust in Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, keeping him at the forefront of our mind, especially when facing adversity. Because he's the one that's fighting for us. He fighting. We don't see it. We may not see it when we getting into it with our woman, when we getting into it with these dudes out here, when these situations arise in our life, whether it be you behind on your bills, whether it don't matter. We gotta trust that the Lord handling up for us. We might not be able to see it, but you gotta trust in that, cause you'll see the manifestation through the Spirit. And ultimately, the Lord puts us in these. He's chastening us, He's purging us. He's getting these impurities off of us. But we can't do that if we get put in that fire and we're trying to find our way out. We got to trust that the Lord with us in the fire. But you got to be moving according to his spirit for him to be with you in that fire. Because you'll mess around. It won't even be a situation for real. But you moving according to your own spirit. Now you done started your own fire. And guess what? You did it on your own accord. The Lord not with you in that. The Lord can't use us or show his power through us if we're moving according to the flesh and not his spirit. The Lord not looking for freelance workers, independent contractors. The Lord looking for servants that's going to do whatever he say. The Lord say jump, we say how high. No, we don't even say that. We say come and just get to jumping. How about that? Let's get the next precept coming out of Romans chapter 12. I'm going to start at verse 17. And it says, recompense to no man evil for evil. Provide things honest in the sight of all men. If it be possible, as such as you lieth in you, live peaceably with all men. Dearly beloved, avenge not yourselves, but rather give place unto wrath, for it is written, vengeance is mine, I will repay, saith Yahweh. So our job is to fulfill the will of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, not go tit for tat with others because of how we feel, because it steals away from your focus and energy. 1 second, Slacky. But yo, our focus, like I said earlier, our focus and energy belongs to Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai. We're supposed to be focused on the things commanded of us, going out here fishing for the lost sheep, condemning this wicked kingdom, so on and so forth. We can't stop. We can't take our hand off the plow because somebody tried your gangster, whatever, because somebody got you in your feelings. We can't allow that. That's why we got to be sober-minded. And you're only sober-minded when you're in the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai. We're to apply the Lord's wisdom to our lives in these day-to-day situations. Apply the Lord's wisdom to ourselves, especially when facing adversity, knowing when to be the bigger person. So like if you're in a situation with a niggard. I'll just say those of a reprobate mind, or just anybody if you in a situation, period. And you see it going, it's not going how it's supposed to be going. You got to be the bigger person, whether it should be to get back with them later and talk it out at another time, whether it be to separate from that person completely, remove yourself from the situation. You got to be the bigger person, and the wisdom of Yahweh Shem Yahushai teaches us how to do so, which is why we have to stay focused on Him, even before the situation arises. Because that's how you obtain the wisdom to be prepared for battle. And it's a spiritual fight we're fighting. There's nothing carnal we can do that's going to please the Lord. Especially not if you plotting on somebody's head. That's why Romans 12:17 again, recompense to no man evil for evil. Provide things honest in the sight of all men. We don't go tit for tat with these jigs, man. We ain't got time for that. So if they don't hear you, keep it pushing. Yahweh told his disciples, if they don't hear you in one city, go to another one. It don't matter what you arguing about, whatever the case may be. If it's getting too out of hand, you gotta be the bigger person to step away from that. There is no better way to get back at somebody than letting the Lord get at them. So it's okay to feel some type of way. We in this flesh. It's cool to feel some type of way. But don't get out of line, because that'll cause judgment to fall upon yourself. Especially when dealing with a woman. She'll rah, blah, blah all day. As soon as you do something, she getting on the phone. She calling her homegirls, telling what you did. Or she calling the police, trying to get you in trouble. Whatever, you know. Oh, these Jakes, man. You know these Jakes out here pulling guns. Faster than ever. You getting into it with them. You getting out the spirit. Now you not protected. And that'll cause you to lose your life. Or your chance of salvation. Cause you to fall out of the truth. And we got to keep these things out of mind when we get into these, situations. These entanglements. That's what it says, we're to live at, it says verse 18, if it be possible, as much life than you, live peaceably with all men. We got to find some type of, common ground with somebody when we get in these situations. Soft answer turn away wrath. And you got to we are the bigger person. Because we got the spirit on us. We're the bigger person. But we got to remember that. People getting this truth and want to boast against the branches. No, we got to be humble. And then verse 19, dearly beloved, avenge not yourselves, but rather give place unto wrath, for it is written, vengeance is mine, I will repay, saith Yahweh. That's what I'm saying. Let the Lord get at them. There ain't nothing we can do that the Lord can't put to shame. And so to speak, like the dunk contest. When I say that, as far as the Lord putting it to shame, what you do, whatever you could do carnally. Like the dunk contest. Somebody might do a little, a little something. But then you got somebody, they'll do it behind the back, over the head, between the legs, or something else, and a somersault and a spam. Bash, that's the Lord compared to what we can do. So we let the Lord handle that for us. And we stay focused on what he got on his will. And it's okay to feel some type of way. We in this flesh. We have feelings to feel. But use that energy for this truth. Like when I get done cutting somebody up and they got me feeling some type of way, I take that energy and I go cut them up spiritually. Like I'll do a lesson. I'll study up on whatever topic was being discussed. But like this truth, we're fighting a spiritual battle. Use that energy and turn it into positive energy. like when I get done cutting somebody up, I use that energy to go study or something. Cause I'll be damned if I get judged with you. Hell no. But don't fall out the way. Don't forsake the spirit. Don't forsake the Lord. Cause I'll call judgment to fall upon you. Like I said previously. We gotta let the Lord repay that vengeance. Vengeance is his. We just giving our body off as a living sacrifice. And these people condemning themselves, especially when they coming at us and we telling them the truth. Because that's the condemnation of this world. I'm going to get a next precept. Matthew chapter 18 and verse 6. And it says, But whoso shall offend one of these little ones which believe in me, it were better for him that a millstone were hanged about his neck and that he were drowned in the depth of the sea. That's why I say, hey, we can't do nothing that the Lord can't put to shame. But we got to let Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai do it. And this Yahweh Shai talking. Because this, the 2/3 of our people already got judgment coming. But when they show envy towards us as servants of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, that shows that they hate the spirit. The Lord probably got a special judgment for them. So if someone vexes us to the point we become enraged, saddened, whatever, we're to let the Lord handle business, staying focused and sober-minded. Because we can't let that we got a job to do. We can't let these things throw us off track. Use that energy to cause you to strive harder for the Lord. And you got to trust and believe that the Lord got your back, that he watching out for you. The Lord show his strength through weakness. This boy, when I first came in this truth, man, I used to feel so weak because I didn't know how to respond to stuff that I used to know how to respond to in the world. But the more you obtain to the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, the more comfort you'll have in these situations. And this is Matthew chapter 10 and verse 16. Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves. Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai put us in a dangerous place to fall. And the moment we move contrary to his spirit and wisdom, we're putting ourselves at risk of falling. That's us straying away. We can't stray away from the hedge of protection that the Lord has around us. We're sheep in the midst of wolves. The devil going around seeking who he may devour. But we got to stay in the spirit, because that's our protection. The name of the Lord is a strong tower. This is our protection. The guidelines that we abide by. The commandment is a lamp unto our feet and a light unto our path, roughly paraphrasing. The Lord shows us how to deal with these situations. He put us in them. We got the cheat code, in a sense. Like in a boxing ring. Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, the corner man. And as long as you do everything he say, you gonna win the fight. And if you do everything he say to the T, it's gonna be ugly. It's gonna be ugly. For the opposition, that is. But we don't do this work. That don't mean do the work for somebody's downfall. We don't pray on our people's downfall. Cause like just me personally, I feel some type of way about how somebody did me, and then I'll see the Lord giving them that judgment. for offending them little ones, and I feel sorry for them. I be like, Lord, forgive them. Like Yahweh Shai, when he was on the cross, he said, forgive them, for they know not what they do. Especially when we doing the work and somebody want to come out here trying to throw us off. They don't know that they don't know. They don't see us as men of the Lord, servants of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Whether it be you teaching or just in your day-to-day life. They just see like how they saw Yahweh Shai. They see the son of the carpenter. They don't see the son of Yahweh. We're in a dangerous place to fall, man. Respect is dead here in 2024. So everybody out here trying to fight for their respect, they manhood, this, that, and the third, it's done. It's over. You lost it already. But getting back on point, staying focused and in the spirit helps us maintain our composure, especially when we're being tried. Cause that's what it is, we're being tried. Forget the person in your face, the situation on your mind. The Lord put you in that position to see what you're gonna do. That's why Sirach 2:1, when thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation, but you're gonna be tried. You're gonna be tried. So get ready for it. And don't move according to your carnal emotions. We gotta stay in the spirit. That's why it says it also says, cleave to him and depart not, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. We gotta remember these things. Like in the military, when you accomplish something, they give you like a ribbon, a medal, or something, some rank. And the same goes in this truth. If we overcome the things that I place today, the Lord will have, and then eventually, how about this? When it's all said and done, you'll be seeing words of salvation. How about that? So we're to stay focused on the spirit. We can't let these jakes get us out of line. Or anybody for that matter. We can't let nobody get us out of line. Because we're on a straight gate and narrow way. We were set in a dangerous place to fall. This is Hebrews 11:6. But without faith, it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to Yahweh must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. So in order to overcome adverse situations, you must stay focused on the Lord and trust that he'll deliver you. Because we get in these situations, and that'll show your faith in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Because if you have faith in the Lord, you let him deliver you. You move according to his wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. You wouldn't start going according to your carnal mindset. You wouldn't let nobody move you out of the spirit. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai won't reward anyone who takes matters into their own hands because it shows a lack of faith. You know what I said? You got to believe that the Lord will reward you and you for diligently seeking him. The Lord has not given us this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to forsake in times of calamity. Because the scripture says wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. But that's for the things to come. If you can't handle the things now, you can't deal with things according to the spirit and wisdom of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Now, when Jacob's trouble gets here, you for damn sure can't handle that. You can't handle this little ass Jake. I keep saying Jake. You can't handle this person. Whether it be man, woman, child, dog, frog, don't matter. Bills, don't matter. You can't handle that. Wait till the Lord start putting judgment on this place. Let's see how you acting then. And I'm gonna end it out. That must be my last precept. This is Revelations chapter 13, verse 11. The lesson went a little quicker than I thought, actually. But yeah, this is it. No, this is not it. Hold on. I think it's 10 and 13. Hold on. Salakia, 1 second, Babakwa Shah. Hold on. All right, I found it. Salakia again. But this is going to be Revelations chapter 3 and verse 11. And it says, "Behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown." So all we truly have in our possession is the Lord's will and his wisdom. And we can't allow our emotions or anything else to cause us to lose sight of them. We got to hold fast into it. To bring up that Sirach chapter 2 again. It says, "Cleave unto him and depart not away." We got to cleave into the spirit and the wisdom of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. We can't forsake it. It's, he gave it to us so we know how to deal with certain situations, with certain people, so on and so forth. And we can't lose sight of that. Because that's losing sight of the Lord. And if you lose sight of the Lord, as soon as furniture start moving, as soon as situations start looking uncertain, then your faith ain't really there. Your faith ain't where it needs to be. And we can't allow anyone or anything to strip us of the spirit that the Lord bestowed upon us. Because the other side might not have anything to lose, but our salvation on the line. Like a 2/3 Jake. They ain't got nothing to lose. They already condemned. We might not know they're 2/3 Jake, but they don't got nothing to lose. But we got everything to lose. We got salvation, eternal life, a chance to be in the first fruit of the kingdom of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, and to rule. And you can't handle the things of this. You can't handle these small affairs. Cause these things seem like they big to us now. Man, this ain't nothing. I can't even remember the last time I had to get cornered to the point I felt I had to defend myself. And I ain't boasting in that, but it is just more so, I don't know, what is this? Like, man, if you really feel that mad to where you feel like you got to go out there and do something to somebody or move contrary to the spirit, man, you weren't worthy from the beginning. And and nobody's really worthy, but you're not even gonna give yourself it's just not giving yourself a chance, really. And people don't want to give the Lord a chance. They see the temperature rising, and they want to try to make their own escape. Nah. Like when stuff get hard, when times get rough, like when I used to work at 7-Eleven, man, these 904 Jacksonville basils, boy, let me tell you, they so quick with the jive. Sometimes all you got time to do is call on the name of the Lord for you jump across that counter and have to deal with something. And you know what I'm saying? I ain't never got touched, harmed. Ain't nobody coming there and rob the store. And like the police response time so slow, man. I've been tied up in the freezer. Cause you dealing with these type of Jakes. Where's Esau too? But you dealing with these type of people downtown Jacksonville. Coming in the store wanting to snatch and run. And all types of other folly. Just to give a little quick testimony. But it's a certain way you deal with that. You deal with that according to the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Not to say I was Superman trying to, be employee of the year, nothing like that. But just dealing with the Lord's wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, I made more friends out of those same 904 basils than I made enemies. I did have enemies now, but I'm walking home. I ain't never got touched. Or you outside the store? Nah, you know what Jake like to say? I gotta walk past the graveyard. I'm walking past all type of. Then I'm going from downtown to out east. 12 o'clock in the morning. Oh yeah, anything could happen. Just just get personal. But there's nothing you can do in the flesh to make sure you're safe and protected. You need the Lord for that, is what I'm trying to say. And as soon as you move contrary to his spirit, you're being stripped of that spirit. Because you're not abiding by that wisdom. And we can't let ourselves be engulfed in rage, sadness. Them just the only two come to mind right now. But we can't allow ourselves to be engulfed in these things. We gotta focus on the righteousness of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Yahweh, that's all this lesson will edifying. Until the next time, I'm gonna say shalom.